website, you had to know the secret code, because, you know, I mean, there was no, it was just a long name, goldennyc.com/press club. So not a lot of people could remember that as a domain name. So they would inevitably just send each other these little secret emails saying, go to the site, go to the site.
Well, it's important, back then URLs were like easy to get. So everybody had a simple domain name.
Well, maybe not everybody, but they were a lot easier than today, for sure. Yeah.
Now it would be Media Bistroli.
Yes. You're so right. Even Media Bistro was quite long. I think back then even it was hard to get a good No, by the time I was doing it, it was 1999, by the time I switched to Media Bistro. So anyway, I had this weird domain, and I started to realize maybe there's something going on here in the internet, because the job listings became really wildly popular. The traffic to the site was greater than any number of party guests I had on my list. So basically through word of mouth, it was starting to organically grow exponentially. And that's when I realized, okay, maybe this is more than just a party, maybe this is something else.
And then you called it Higher Minds?
Yeah. So the guy who hosted
IRE and IGH, yeah.
So any of you guys from the bad old days of Higher Minds? Okay. Yes! So it was, so I went from his domain to Higher Minds because I thought, okay, people are hiring people and we have a higher purpose, so it's a play on words, ha ha ha. So I bought that domain and I bought another domain, you know, I bought a bunch of domains around it, and I get a phone call from this guy in Cambridge, Mass, and he says, hey, thinking about selling that domain of yours? And I said, no, I'm going to be using it soon. I'm designing my brand new website. And so he said, well, you know, okay, but I hired somebody to, you know, come up with a name for my company, and they came up with Higher Minds, and I want it.